The weather is really nice today, isn't it? I really thought that the rain would never stop. It's been raining for how long at this point? Weeks at least. I'll be honest, I'm a little worried about the crops. Too much water can cause them to rot instead of grow. Yes, just like 3 years ago. I don't know how we managed to make it through that year. Things were looking really bad. You're right. We can only hope that the sun will show itself more often now. I'm sure the crops will catch up if it does. I'm so glad that Father has taught me how to grow these different crops. The corn does really well on this land, something that I didn't expect. And not to mention the fruit trees. The apples from our apple tree are sweet and delicious. Not as sweet as you, though. You love it when I make you fluster like that. Yes, you do. Oh, you think I don't see that little smile every single time I say something cheesy like that. I love you too. The flowers you planted over there look really pretty. When do you plan to sell them on the market? Sounds like a great plan, my love. I'm happy with the little farm we created over here. We are doing well for ourselves. Who would have thought? A runaway princess falling madly in love with the farmer's girl, running off to another kingdom, starting a farm together. Sounds like a forbidden love story. Yes, I guess it is. I'm still surprised no one has found you. With the manhunt they did, you having to hide inside for months sure were tough times. I felt so bad for you. You couldn't go out. You couldn't feel the sun on your face. You couldn't work outside. Although, I'm sure my father did appreciate the company and care before he passed. I miss him too. He was a good father. Gave me everything he could and taught me everything I had to know. The fact that he gave me his blessing to be with you meant the most to me. He adored you. He did. He might have not expressed it, but he absolutely did. I think he didn't want you to get too comfortable and forget where you were. He had his own ways of showing love. When I figured that out, I learned to appreciate it. I'm alright, baby girl. Just reminiscing about the good old times for a moment. Sometimes you have to do that. I suppose you do that as well. Exactly. We shouldn't let go of the good memories, even though we're making new ones every day. I love you, darling. I truly love you. I'm so happy that we are where we are. So grateful for all the things we have been able to do together. Maybe we can go to town tomorrow. Pick up some nice ingredients to treat ourselves to a nice dinner. That reminds me, I have repaired your cloak. You can go to town again without worrying about being recognized. You're welcome, darling. I'm surprised that the cloak has survived for so long. I'm glad we could reuse the fabric from your wedding dress. The fabric is so tough. The royals really do know where to go for quality garments. I'm glad you don't miss it. So what do you say? Fancy dinner tomorrow? Oh, lovely. Who's that? Carriages usually don't come around here. Do you recognize it? Me neither. Wait. Why is it stopping? Baby girl, go inside. Do not argue with me. Go inside. Right now.
Christiana, is that you?
Your Majesty?
I thought I saw you. I immediately told the driver to stop. So it turns out it really is you. I never thought you would end up here. Is this your farm?
It is. We grow different fruits and vegetables.
We? Is the princess with you? I suppose you're not a princess anymore, is she? No matter, is she here?
She is. She is inside working on some things.
That's lovely. I hope she's doing well. I hope the same for you.
We are doing well. Thank you, Your Highness.
Oh, princess. Good to see you. Thank you. Surprising to see that you two settled here. Though I must admit, this part of the kingdom is absolutely wonderful. I love spending time around here. So, how are things going? It's been a long time since I've seen you two. That's a good thing, by the way.
We are doing well. We're working hard to keep the farm running. We grow different things and sell them at the market. I will admit, sometimes it's tough, but we're happy to be able to do it together.
That's great to hear. I'm glad you two are running a successful farm. I love to see it.
How come you are here? It's a ways away from the Savadian lands.
You're right. It is far away from my kingdom. I do have reasons to be here, though. One of them being my wife. I am indeed married. None of that arranged marriage, though. I married because of love. Well, you see, my wife is a high-placed noble in this kingdom. She has some responsibilities that need to be taken care of every now and then. So we ride out and stay in this region for some time while she does what she has to do.
So, your wife is with you right now?
She is. Would you like to meet her?
Of course! I would love to meet her.
Alana, my love, can you come over here, please? This is Alana. She's my lovely wife. My love, this is the princess that I've told you about a long time ago, and her wife, Christiana.
Nice to meet you two.
That's mutual.
Wait, are you two married?
No, we are not. We try to hide ourselves from the law as much as we can.
That is very understandable. I know nothing. Do you, darling?
I didn't hear a thing.
Your Majesty.
Please call me Violet. I know I'm a queen now, but that does not change who I am. I am still Violet.
Well, Violet, I'm wondering how things are going in the kingdom.
They are good, honestly. I really try my best to listen to the people, to see and hear what they need. I have a feeling that the kingdom is thriving. I also try to keep friendly connections with other kingdoms, to prevent history repeating itself. I do not want to be like my father. Thank you, Princess. He passed away 2 years after our marriage debacle. I've learned a lot since you ran away. I've done a lot of reflection. I realized that I had many of my father's traits, many that weren't positive at all. I did not want to rule a kingdom like that. I tried to be better for myself, for my wife, but most importantly, for my people.
I can assure you that she's lovely. She really tries her best. I've never seen a queen as thoughtful and as genuine as her.
Does that make you a queen as well, Alana?
On paper it does. We officially rule together. However, I leave most of it to Violet. She's the one that knows best. I also have my own responsibilities. I, for example, try to keep good relations in the trading vessels of our kingdom and of my home country.
Noble and important work, it seems like.
I think you can say that, yes. I'm just happy that I am able to do this kind of work. It's lovely, especially if I can do it with Violet by my side.
I bet you both didn't think that was possible, did you? A woman being happier with me by her side. Thank you, Princess. Although I do have to give you sincere apologies. I don't think I've ever properly apologized to you, so please, allow me to. Thank you. I realized that my behavior back then was absolutely awful. I was only busy with myself and my own future. I completely forgot about you. You had just lost everything you had. You were captured, hurt, confused, and probably very angry. Having to marry someone you didn't know and didn't want to marry. I should have been far more considerate of your position. I'm sorry for how I treated you, for how I hurt you. You deserved none of that. I'm glad that you are willing to accept my apology. I should also express my admiration towards you, Christiana. You've helped the princess greatly. You tried to protect her when you were threatened. After that, you did everything you could to protect her and keep her safe from my father. I tried to talk some sense into him to make him stop the manhunt, but he wouldn't listen. I even went as far as instructing the generals behind his back. That didn't go over too well. But, Christiana, thank you for everything you did.
I'm happy that I was able to do it, to help the princess. But she has been a major help for me as well. To start and build the farm, to finance the start of it. She also helped with the passing of my father. I couldn't have done it without her.
Your father passed away. My condolences.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, both. It means a lot.
How's the farm doing? Is there anything I can do to help you too? You mentioned going through tough times.
We've been having a lot of rain, so we're slightly worried about our crops. I'm sure it will be fine though.
Alana, my love, please help me remember to send financial support this way.
Of course, my dear.
Oh no, you don't have to.
Please, I insist. It's the least I can do.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course, you are very welcome.
Violet, I hate to interrupt the conversation you're having, but we should continue our journey. Otherwise, we won't arrive at our destination before sunset.
You are absolutely right. It was lovely to see you two again. Perhaps I will see you two again some other time. Once I get back to my castle, I will make sure that financial help will be sent to you.
Thank you so much, Violet.
Princess, Christiana, I hope you two will have a lovely day.
You too.